EVO is finally upon us, and with 8 excellent titles set in the main lineup, there could be a lot of exciting reveals here. In today's video, I will be discussing EVO 2025 and going over what could be revealed here at this huge event. But before we get into the video, if you want to see more fighting game content on this channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, as we are on the road to 3K subs. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video. If you're new to fighting games and aren't familiar with EVO, the Evolution Championship Series is the largest and most iconic fighting game tournament in the world, attracting thousands of players and viewers around the globe. This event will be held in Las Vegas from August 1st to the 3rd, and this is just not only a massive tournament, but it's also a fighting game convention where cosplayers, artists, and exciting fighting game announcements take place. As I mentioned earlier in the video, the lineup will feature 8 main titles, and most of these titles will have updates to showcase. So let's go ahead and jump into the first game that will have some reveals. Guilty Gear Strive. Strive will make his 4th appearance at EVO, and the game is headed into the end of its 4th season and is most likely about to enter a 5th season with DLC. As of now, Arc System Works is planning a massive collaboration with CD Projekt Red's Cyberpunk Edge Runners, bringing Lucy as a playable character for the last slot in the past. It's already been confirmed that we'll see a Lucy trailer here at this event, and even though she's wrapping up season 4, I could see Arc System Works showing more than just Lucy. We know ArcSys has their hand tied in a lot of game projects, and with EVO on the way, I think this will be an excellent opportunity to showcase some stuff for not only Guilty Gear Strive, but also something for Marvel Tekken Fighting Souls. Tekken Fighting Souls was revealed back in June at the PlayStation State of Play, and ever since then, we haven't heard anything regarding gameplay or more characters. This could be the ideal place to reveal information about Marvel Tekken, given that the game's publisher is PlayStation, and with EVO being part of Sony, there must be something related to this game here, along with perhaps a Season 5 announcement for Guilty Gear Strive. This could be a big year for Arc System Works, with hype being built up from the Lucy collaboration and our partnership with PlayStation. Many people's eyes are on Arc System to deliver something special at this event, and I'm pretty sure they won't disappoint. For the next game on my list, of course I would have to put
Garou 伝説 City of the Wolves.
Now, it wouldn't be EVO without SNK, and Fatal Fury City of the Wolves will take part in the main stage lineup for EVO 2025. City of the Wolves is coming close to the next character release, and that character will be none other than Street Fighter 6 Ken Masters. He will be the first character kicking off the collaboration with Capcom in the DLC pass. Ken is set to release this summer, and it's already been confirmed that he will have a playable demo build for everyone to try out at this event. Now, if you ask me what I think could happen, I'm pretty sure that I'll bank on Ken's trailer being shown here, along with a release date for him, because we're inching close to another 2 months since the game has been released, and we do know that Yakuzuki Oda from SNK has stated that City of the Wolves will be introducing a new character every 2 months. So Ken could be coming a couple of weeks after EVO. I also feel like we could see maybe some surprise reveal here too from SNK. Part of me believes that SNK could throw in a free boss character in a DLC lineup, similar to how they did Regal and Gonus in King of Fighters 15, where both characters were released in the middle of the DLC lifecycle and gave us some extra content to work with adding in boss rush mode. Now, I could be hoping for a lot, but I also feel like this would be a huge opportunity for SNK to showcase more for the game by adding in new modes and other characters that we've all been asking for, like Nightmare Geese, Fallen Rock, or even some more other boss characters, for example like Krauser. I think that would be really cool to see those characters and the City of Wolves art style, and it could also bring in more hype for the game along the way. Going on to the next game, I think it's about time we heard new information about 2X KO. The last time we had any information about this game was back in March of this year. Riot Games provided a brief update on the changes from the first alpha beta and announced that a second alpha will be happening in late April. In a test, you could play as Jinx for the very first time and also try out the new gameplay changes. Ever since the second alpha ended, Riot has been super silent on 2xKO. Typically around this time, just before EVO, we will receive some updates along with a new character reveal, and I expect to see this happening again this year. Fans including myself have been wondering when is the game coming out and who are the last 3 characters, since the game is supposed to have 10 characters on release day and as of now only 7 characters have been revealed so far. I think this would be a great opportunity to reveal the rest of the roster and at least tease the release date for the launch of 2xKO. In past developer updates, Riot has stated that the game will be ready by late 2025. So when you think about it, what other big event would you announce a release date for a big game like this at EVO? So I'll say if you're interested, you definitely want to keep an eye out at EVO for updates from Riot, because I'm pretty sure they will be here. The next game would be Granblue Fantasy vs Rising. With the next character being Wilderness, the third character set to release in the summer, I'm sure Granblue fans will most likely see a trailer or teaser being revealed. So far at every big fighting game event, Cygames has always shown something, and I don't think that would change here. Even though Galleon had just came out a month ago, this doesn't stop Cygames from revealing the next character. Looking back to season 1 with how they dropped the character back to back within a month or 2 in time. If Granblue's getting Wilderness right after EVO, I could also see Granblue getting a major balance patch along with new costumes like how they've been revealing at multiple events. I had to put Tekken as one of the main games that will reveal something at EVO. Tekken 8 has been receiving major updates throughout the past months. The game recently collabed with the movie Karate Kid Legends as well as Chipotle and Pac-Man, and received balance adjustments in characters, including Falconron, the second character in the season pass, and Armor King being the third. Honestly, this is very hard for me to predict when Armor King could be releasing, as EVO is still in the summer, and summer doesn't usually end until the last week of September or early October. This would have been different if Bandai Namco saved the Armor King teaser for EVO instead of showing him at Combo Breaker, like the reveal of Heihachi at last year's EVO. I think Bandai Namco could showcase the Armor King trailer, but release him perhaps at the beginning of October or at EVO France, which is scheduled for October 10th. That is a long wait in the release window for a beloved character. Still, I think in the meantime, Bandai Namco could consider more collaborations for the game, similar to how Tekken collabed with Nike, bringing in cool shoe gear and clothes to hold people over until Armor King arrives. As I said, this is very hard for me to predict how the release of Armor King will go, but hopefully Tekken fans won't have to wait long for a release date. Finally, we are here at Street Fighter 6. Now, I think Capcom will always present something at EVO to showcase something related to Street Fighter. When you think about it, there has not been a year that Capcom has been absent from showing off something at this event. Street Fighter 6 has a lot of content to showcase. We have the Sagat trailer coming up, which he will be released on August 5th, 2 days after EVO, and the update will also include the swimsuits for Outfit 4. We already know that we'll see a trailer for Sagat here, but if you ask me if we could see more than just a gameplay trailer, I would say yes. I have a deep feeling in my gut that not only will Capcom showcase Sagat's trailer, but also a small trailer for the swimsuits. highlighting how they would look in the RE engine, as well as a possible trailer for Sea Viper's World Tour teaser. Now maybe I am going a little bit too far, but when I think about it, Capcom has been cooking left and right with the start of Season 3. The game recently collaborated with aespa, one of the most well-known K-pop girl groups. They've also been taking in feedback from those who have been asking for more content, such as adding colors to the battle passes and rank, which Capcom has recently implemented. Part of me just feels like Capcom does not want to stop the momentum with how they've been releasing and revealing content plans for the game. I think this would be a great opportunity to release a teaser for Viper here to keep the hype going and encouraging people to keep their eyes on the next event, which could be Tokyo Game Show, as CGS starts at the beginning of fall and Sea Viper is scheduled to release during this period. Like I said a moment ago, I could be hoping for a lot, but you never know what some of these developers might show and surprise fans with. Overall, those are my predictions for what could be shown at EVO 2025. There are many fighting games to look forward to, so we all just have to be on the lookout for what's to come. Now, I want to know your thoughts. What do you think could be showcased at this event, and are you excited for EVO? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, that was all for today's video. If you want to see more fighting game content on this channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, as we are on the road to 3K subs. And it is your boy Edo. I see you guys next time. Take it easy, stay safe, love y'all, peace out.